Patriots Day, the powerful new film about the Boston Marathon bombing and the manhunt for the terrorists behind it. I heard that you both went back and forth and discussed whether or not this film was too soon. What made you agree and say yes, that this is the right time to do this movie?
The more I saw of Boston, the more I realized that, you know, the unintended result of this bombing wasn't destruction and death and pain, it was actually love. The community came together with such grace and dignity, and it was very affirming for me.
Yeah.
And it made me feel like this is certainly not too soon to tell this story, that it's a good story for our children, it's a good story for us when we think about how to talk to our children about this, and it really is inspiring.
What I love about Peter Berg movies is that he gives this voice and platform to ordinary people who are doing extraordinary things. And I wonder, as actors, what did you guys come away with about the human spirit?
You know, I think there's so many of us that didn't really know the other side of the story, the human side of the story, and really all the courageous acts that normal, everyday people did.
Yeah.
And I think it's so important that we do celebrate that and we pay tribute to those folks, because it's a reminder of our human spirit and what we all are capable of.
Yeah.
And Pete does it so beautifully.
Yeah, and what you can overcome. I mean, really, that I think Patriots Day is about overcoming, is about not just overcoming, but celebrating the fact that, you know, my love for you is stronger than someone else's hate for me.
I wonder, for you working on this film, after living it, was there closure for you, or did it almost open up, you know, kind of new wounds, I guess?
I try not to dwell on it. I'm not going to let this be the defining moment of my life. You know, I'm not going to let them do that to me. And you know, I try to live my life. You know, every once in a while something will trigger a memory or whatever, but you know, I don't dwell on the incident.
It's been therapeutic for me because I've seen things that I wasn't aware of before Peter drilled down into these issues and got the real story up on the screen. So every time I see the film, I learn something new.
Now, Mark, you are, of course, from Boston. Yeah. I lived in Boston. It's such a beautiful city with such a strong community and a tight-knit community, and everybody knows everybody. And I wonder, was there pressure for you to take this story on? And did you know anybody who was affected by this, or did your family?
Everybody knows somebody who was directly affected by it. And yeah, there was an enormous amount of pressure, but there was so much more pride in how people responded to this tragedy. So, you know, once I got to Boston and started to speak to people in the community, everybody's thing was just make sure you get it right, show them who we are, and make us proud.
What was it like working in this city, filming this movie, with extras who were affected by this this ordeal?
The extras wanted to be there. I'm sure not getting paid a lot, and some of them has to get some rubbers on them, but they all wanted to be there because they want to be part of this. They want to be part of telling this story. So it's great to see that everybody's kind of on board with it, and it gave us tremendous confidence as actors to go full on. Yeah. And really immerse ourselves in the city and in the movie.
What do you hope audiences walk away with from this film?
I mean, I think we've said it time and time again, love is greater than hate, and that will always triumph, no matter what, over any evil.
Yeah, and hopefulness. Yeah. Hopefulness.